Hello darlings. Welcome to Z-Star Africa, your home of non-stop drama. This week on You Have My Heart, Deepa is pushed to her limit. A fake marriage, a legal notice, and Suraj's betrayal all come crashing down. Rupa collapses, Ira walks in uninvited, and shocking truths come to light. Just when Holi brings hope, secrets explode, and Deepa uncovers a hidden love that changes everything. Stay tuned. Every episode hits harder than the last. Sunday, 22nd June, 2025. Emotions run high as Deepa faces a difficult choice between waiting for Suraj or accepting Arjun's love. Rabonio, acting as Deepa's guiding figure, decides to search for the truth and personally bring Suraj back. But her quest takes a heartbreaking turn when Buya reveals that Suraj has married Ira. The news devastates Labonio, shattering her hopes and trust. Accepting the painful reality, Labonio gives her blessing for Deepa to marry Arjun, recognizing that Deepa deserves peace and happiness. Meanwhile, Arjun, overwhelmed by delays in her take, demands a quiet, immediate wedding with no ceremonies or interference. As Deepa stands at a crossroads, torn between lingering feelings and the promise of a new beginning, the past threatens to shape her future. The episode ends on an emotional cliffhanger, with life-changing decisions ahead. Monday, 23rd June, 2025. Tensions escalate as Arjun proposes a bold move. He urges Deepa to pretend they are already married to ease societal pressure and shield Deepa from more emotional distress. Though hesitant, Deepa agrees, realizing the emotional weight of the situation. Meanwhile, Suraj is devastated when he sees Deepa with Arjun, dressed like a bride. The sight leaves him shattered, believing she has moved on completely. Overcome with heartbreak, he later confides in Ira, pouring out his pain and confusion. Back at home, Deepa faces tough questions from Anujai about Rupa's treatment and the uncertain future. Struggling under the emotional strain, Deepa is unable to give clear answers. As the episode ends, every character is left grappling with emotional fallout. A fake marriage, a broken heart, a child's health in jeopardy, all setting the stage for deeper conflict and painful choices ahead. Tuesday, 24th June, 2025. The episode opens with a medical emergency as doctors reveal that Rupa's condition has worsened and urgent surgery is her only hope. Deepa is overwhelmed, caught in a storm of fear and financial strain, but time is critical. Elsewhere, Ira informs Suraj about Rupa's failing health. The news stuns him, flooding him with guilt for being absent during such a crucial time. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Suraj begins to question his recent choices and longs to make things right. At the hospital, Arjun stays by Deepa's side through the nerve-wracking hours. The surgery is finally successful, and the doctors confirm Rupa is stable. Deepa and Arjun share a quiet moment of relief and hope, grateful for Rupa's resilience. However, as Suraj returns home, Tabla confronts him with harsh truth. Hurt by Suraj's disappearance during Deepa's darkest hours, Tabla refuses to share any details about her, believing Suraj no longer has the right to re-enter her life. The episode ends on an emotional high. Rupa's life is out of danger, but Deepa's relationships remain tangled. Suraj wants to reconnect, but with Arjun stepping up and old wounds still raw, the road ahead is filled with uncertainty and emotional complexity. Wednesday, 25th June, 2025. The episode offers a refreshing break from recent emotional turmoil as the Sengupta family gears up to celebrate Holi. But before the festivities begin, important changes start to unfold. Suraj gently suggests that Ira look for paying guest accommodation, signaling his desire to create emotional distance. Though calm, his words leave Ira quietly unsettled as she processes this turning point in their relationship. Meanwhile, Suranjan informs Prabir that Rupa's successful surgery has attracted media attention. The unexpected spotlight on the family becomes a symbol of resilience and hope, and the family chooses to embrace it with gratitude. Amid the positive shift, Arjun surprises everyone by organizing a holy celebration to uplift the household's spirit. The courtyard bursts with color, joy, and laughter as the family gathers to enjoy the festivities. When Prabir playfully urges Arjun and Deepa to dance together, they oblige, delivering a heartfelt performance that reflects their growing bond and mutual understanding. The episode ends on a high note, with the colors of Holi bringing much-needed healing and unity to the family. Yet beneath the surface, emotions remain complex, with Suraj and Ira's uncertain future and the deepening connection between Deepa and Arjun leaving room for new developments in the days ahead. Thursday, 26th June, 2025. Tension grips the Sengupta mansion as Deepa receives a shocking legal notice from Suraj's lawyer, ordering her to vacate the house. Though hurt, Deepa chooses not to fight. Determined to shield Dupa and Shona from more instability, she quietly begins packing, resolute in her decision to leave with dignity. The household is further shaken when Ira arrives at Labonio's doorstep. Her unexpected visit raises eyebrows, especially among those aware of her secret temple marriage to Suraj. Labonio, still hurt by Suraj's betrayal, refuses to perform the traditional post-wedding welcome ritual. In her place, Anuja steps up, symbolically accepting Ira into the family despite the emotional undercurrents. Deepa later has a heartfelt conversation with Drupa, finally revealing that her marriage to Arjun was never real but a protective act. Rupa, wise beyond her years, understands and reassures her mother with love and maturity. Meanwhile, whispers of Deepa's departure ripple through the home. Tabla and Boya attempt to dissuade her, but she remains firm. Arjun, deeply concerned, offers to help her find lodging and ensure Rupa's medical care continues uninterrupted. Suraj, hearing about Ira's welcome into the family, feels a bittersweet mix of relief and regret. While he acknowledges his responsibilities to Ira, he begins to grasp the full emotional cost of his choices, especially the damage his legal action has caused Deepa. As the day ends, the Sengupta home stands at a crossroads. With Deepa preparing to leave, Ira seeking acceptance, and Suraj torn by guilt, the family faces a new chapter. The question remains, will reconciliation win over pride, or will the wounds deepen beyond repair? Friday, 27th June, 2025. Heartbreak strikes again as young Rupa collapses upon learning that Deepa and Arjun's marriage was only a facade. Still recovering from surgery, the emotional shock takes a toll on her fragile health, sending the family into a panic. Deepa is consumed with guilt, realizing too late that her protective lie has caused her daughter deep pain. Meanwhile, Suraj makes a desperate attempt to explain himself to Labonio. He reveals the chaotic circumstances that led to his marriage with Ira, pleading for her understanding and forgiveness. But Labonio, still reeling from the betrayal, remains guarded and silent, her response uncertain. Back at home, a shaken Shona has a chilling encounter with Mishka. The sudden reappearance of this shadow from the past leaves her rattled, hinting at new trouble brewing beneath the surface. In a surprising twist, Deepa discovers Arjun's diary while cleaning his room. What she reads stuns her, pages filled with his lifelong, unspoken love for her, dating back to childhood. Moved to tears, Deepa finally sees the depth of Arjun's feelings and the quiet sacrifices he's made all along. As the day ends, the Sengupta home is once again engulfed in quiet turmoil. Rupa's health is fragile, Suraj seeks redemption, Shona faces past fears, and Deepa stands at an emotional crossroads, caught between guilt, gratitude, and the possibility of a love she never saw coming.